If you are looking for a great new construction single family home up on the northern end of the Grand Strand within a community that has some of the best resort style amenities that the area has to offer, then look no further, because today we're checking out Bridgewater up in Little River, South Carolina. Hey, Nick Pawleys here. I'm a real estate agent here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina and the surrounding areas. And when I say that Bridgewater has some of the best amenities that the area has to offer, I mean it. From the resort style swimming pool with cabanas right there on the pool deck, to the full-time activities director that organizes clubs and plans events monthly. If you choose to live in this neighborhood, you will feel like you're on vacation every single day of the week. And you get all of that for the low HOA dues of just $132 a month. Now, we're going to take a closer look at some of these amenities a little bit later in the video, so be sure to stick around. But before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about the surrounding areas of the neighborhood. Bridgewater is located in Little River, South Carolina, which is the last town before you cross over into North Carolina. The community itself is located right off of Highway 9, right across the street from McLeod Hospital. Kids that live in this neighborhood will attend North Myrtle Beach High School, and within a 5-mile radius of this community, you have access to 15 different restaurants, 10 different golf courses, 5 grocery stores, with the closest one being just a 1.5 miles down the road, and 5 different sport complexes / rec centers / parks, including North Myrtle Beach Sport Complex, which is home to the cable wakeboard park, Shark Wake Park. You're just a 10 to 15 minute drive to the beautiful beaches of Cherry Grove Beach, just 10 minutes to the North Carolina border, as I previously mentioned, 1 hour to Wilmington, North Carolina, and depending on the day, you're about a 30 to 40 minute drive to the Myrtle Beach Airport. Now, I know you want to take a closer look at the community, but before we do that, I'd really appreciate it if you took a second to hit the thumbs up button, because it really does help me out. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay, so we are starting out this tour here right outside of the amenity center here in Bridgewater. You can see there are some empty lots here on my right that eventually will have homes on them. And then right here to the left, this is actually the big 26-acre lake right in the middle of the community with the kayak launch. So definitely a great feature of this community to be able to take your kayak out for a spin right within your neighborhood. Here we are pulling into one of the parking lots for the amenity center. There's another one right on the other side. And be sure you stick around to the end of this tour, because I'm actually going to get out and I'm going to give you a closer peek at some of these amazing amenities right here within this community. But before we do that, I want to take you around, show you some of the homes that are currently built, show you some of the homes that are currently building, and just give you an overall general feel of what you can expect for this neighborhood. So we're passing by the amenity center here on our left. You can see there are sidewalks within this community, a bunch of new trees planted right there on the right. So this is going to be feeling really nice when those are all mature and grown in. I do want to mention that upon completion, there's going to be between 800 to 900 homes within this community, and they're currently a little bit over halfway done to building it out. I think so far they've built around 500 to 600 homes, so they got a few hundred left to go before they are done. And before I forget, I just want to throw in that this is a natural gas community, and currently on the market there are 32 new construction homes for sale, ranging from $382,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home sitting at 1,500 heated square feet, all the way up to the highest price point of $640,000 for a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home sitting at just under 2,600 square feet. And as we come around this bend here, I do want to point out these 2 big trees that they did leave on either side of the street. I do think it looks absolutely amazing how these trees are kind of arching over the road. And as we go through these trees here, you'll actually see some of the homes that they are still currently building. So of those homes that are priced between $380,000 up to $640,000, there are only 2 homes that are under $400,000 within this neighborhood. Of the remaining homes, there are only 2 more homes under $450,000. So the remaining 28 homes that are for sale actually go between the price point of $450,000 to $640,000. Right now, the average asking price is $521,000, and the median asking price is $518,000. So for that price point of about $520,000, you can expect to pay around $2,000 to $2,500 a year in taxes if this home were to be your primary residence. And as we finish up the driving portion of this tour here, I do want to mention, as I did previously, that the HOA dues are $132 a month for this community. That does include your trash pickup, the common area maintenance, and of course all of the use of the amazing amenities here within this community. You do pay an additional $72 a month for cable and internet, and it's nice to have that included at the bulk rate, so it's a little bit cheaper than if you were to pay for that on your own on an individual rate. And here we are passing by the amenity center again on my right. We're about to get out and give you a closer look at all of those here in a second. This road right here takes you out to the front of the community and the main road, and we're going to end the driving portion of the tour right here. As I promised, here we are taking an up-close look at some of the amenities here within Bridgewater. You can see the bocce ball courts there to my right. The parking lot we drove through earlier is currently right behind me, just so you can get your bearings. And take a look at this amazing outdoor pavilion area. You can see the TV, the fireplace, all the great different seating options. Just such a great place to gather with your friends and family and just have a good time. You saw the outdoor kitchen there as well, with not 1 but 2 grills, and they did an awesome job at making this place feel like a resort. Imagine having this in your backyard to come utilize whenever you would like, as much as you would like. Right here is the little yoga room, and a neat feature of this room and the clubhouse across the way is it has these big bay windows that you can actually open up and close and get some fresh air into the place while you're in there utilizing the amenities. We're going to walk across the little outdoor park area here that they are calling the Founders Green. I like how they have the string lights across the top. It looks super cool at night when it is all lit up. Now we are walking towards the 5,000 square foot clubhouse here. They do have a full kitchen in there. We're going to take a look at that through the windows. But first we're going to take a peek at the fitness center, which is definitely a nice size for a community. There's a ton of brand new equipment in there. So super awesome to have, again, right within the community that you live in. Some other amenities within this neighborhood that we're not necessarily going to get on video are all of the walking trails throughout the community. Again, we saw some of the sidewalks while we were driving through. There are community gardens. There are a couple of dog parks for both large and small dogs. There's a veterans memorial where they feature the names of veterans that live within the community. So definitely something pretty cool that they do for the veterans that do live here. There are some pickleball courts that are right behind the pool area here. You may have had a peek of those when we were driving by earlier. And I'm going to show you right here another peek of the big open clubhouse area. From the other side, you can see the kitchen there in the back. And as I swing around, you're going to get a view of the nice resort style swimming pool that does have lap lanes. You can see all of the lounge chairs out there, and there are cabanas as well. They're all first come, first serve. There's also a fire pit. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. And to top it all off, there is a full-time activities director that schedules events and organizes clubs monthly. So what do you think? Could you see yourself living in Bridgewater? If this video helped you decide whether or not this community might be right for you, I'd appreciate it if you took a second to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help me out, and I appreciate it more than you know. While you're doing that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. Again, my name is Nick Pawleys, and I'm a real estate agent here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and the surrounding areas. And this channel is dedicated to helping you relocate to the area. I talk about things to do here. I give tips and advice about the area. And of course, I talk about the real estate. So again, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. If you are curious about what is currently available in the Bridgewater community, then go ahead and click the first link down in the description. That link will constantly be updated with everything that is currently for sale in the neighborhood. I'll also leave a link down in the description to reach out and contact me if you have any questions about this community or the Myrtle Beach area in general. I'm looking forward to helping you in any way that I can. I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.